புது கலர்ஸ் புது ஃபேஷனோட தி சென்னை சில்க்ஸ்ல இந்த பொங்கலை ஓஹோன்னு கொண்டாடுங்க. தி சென்னை சில்க்ஸ் ஸ்ரீநகர், வேளச்சேரி, குரோம்பேட் மற்றும் திருவள்ளூர்.
Just witnessed two wonderful trailers, and I think both are fascinating trailers in their own right. We have a lot of questions, obviously, because on the they're two different. For the first time, I think we're coming across one film having two different trailers, and both finely cut. So I'll start off with director Sriram sir. Sriram sir, it's a very unique idea having two different trailers, and both having two different teams. Two teams have worked on it, and both of them have come up with their own way of presenting the film. How did you actually come across this idea? How did it strike you in the first place?
No, this idea, like I said, was always because, I was just against the thing of, we have worked very hard to make two films, and I've got actors, we have shot lot of portions again and so on. So I didn't want it to look like, one dubbed film kind of thing. So the idea of going to two different people and sort of showing them the film, we showed them the film, both of them separately. And each one came up with their own imagination and how this film should be presented. So,
I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you short there because on the I have a question right there. I'm kind of curious, if you have two different teams working on the same film, how did this concept? What was the spark that actually sparked off the story? Where did that spark come from, and what was it all about?
No, the story is based on a source material which I will reveal when the film is out, because I don't want it to. I mean, it's a French story, and I didn't want to put it down because today, what happens? People find out and then some people enjoy spoilers. I don't.
Okay.
When I watch a film, I would rather watch it without even reading a review, because I make a sense of, do I want to watch this based on the promos? I read the reviews after I watch the film, So, whereas the reviews sometimes give away too much of the story and so on. So the idea was basically, I don't know, there was no great brainwave on that. I just was very sure about that. Okay, I want two different posters, two different trailers. Even the logos are different. If you notice I did.
Yeah. And sir, I'm going to come back again to the inspiration behind the story. Is Merry Christmas making a point, and do both versions make the same point?
Yes, both versions make the same point. So
if you can generically give us something on what the point is that Merry Christmas is looking to make.
I mean, basically, it's a very Christmas film. I wish we had come out in Christmas. I mean, it's about sin, it's about redemption, it's about sacrifice, it's about and all these things happen only when there's a crime or various crimes. Only when there is a crime that is committed that there's something, so you can redeem yourself or you can do all that. So it's a very Christmassy thought in that.
When you keep constantly searching, does it not tire you? Because on the this process that when you have a clear vision and making a film,
I think that's his habit. That's habit. I don't know.
I mean, it's like that. You have a story, you relate to the story, you like the story. Now, when I first do my first version of it, I try to just put it down. Now, obviously, every scene there can be 5 or 6 different ways of presenting that scene. So. And sometimes this is right, and so you are sticking with it. Sometimes okay, this is okay, but there is still something more you can do. So till the day it is shot, I have got that time. So I never have that bound script concept. She used to get give me the scene 10 days in advance. I said, here's the basic scene. It's there. It will not change. I mean, suddenly I'm not going to change everything. But in that scene, there will be only improvements according to us. What we feel is going to improve the film. Not to torture anybody on the set. Okay, last minute, I've changed it now. Not a school. It's a school, but it's not like an exam.
Sir, having watched both versions, and I'm thinking that both versions are quite different from each other, but the story is the same. Which version did you personally enjoy? Because while watching the trailers, I found the Hindi trailer to be better than the Tamil trailer, and that's my choice. Likewise, I'm pretty sure you would have actually, you would have a favorite amongst the two.
No, for me it's like, I mean, I don't have kids, I'm not married, I'm single, but it's like having twins. So I can't say this one is, more and less. I like both of them. And since the Hindi trailer came first, I was happy with the Hindi trailer as it came. When the Tamil trailer came, I was hoping that it will not be something similar. Okay, instead of this shot, they put that shot, but it's more or less the same sort of presentation. So when the Tamil trailer came, I was very, very happy actually, my whole team, he said, okay, it's so different and so nice. And when I go to YouTube and see all the comments, a lot of people like the Tamil trailer there. In Hindi, they like the Tamil trailer. And here, a lot of people like the Hindi trailer. So it's like, I think both the kids are okay.
I did the same thing. I went and went through the comments for all your, for both your trailers, and all of them seem to have expectations from each one of you. மூணு பேர் கிட்ட இருந்துமே வந்து பெரிய expectations இருக்கு. Vijay Sethupathi sirku from the north, and the people say that, he's, we are eagerly looking forward to, someone who's performed exceptionally well over here in Tamil coming down to the north. Down south fans are waiting for Katrina to kind of, come into a Tamil film, so they're excited about it. And Sriram sir, we've been waiting right from Andadun, the moment, we watched it. So all the fans seem to have huge expectations. Is that actually sending butterflies, making butterflies go around?
No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing they have expectations, and we hope to fulfill them. The only thing I want to say is that Andadun is a film which is like, twists and turns all the time. It's like a riot of, a festival of twists almost, So this one is not, this is much more sort of it's a slow burn kind of a film, and it's got a certain, it starts building up. So there's a lot of anticipation. Okay, now what? Now something's going to happen. So it's a different approach. I mean, for me, if I had done the same Andadun kind of thing, I think it would have been, it would have been bad for me actually, to find a story like that, which is like, in fact, there was a story, Monica, Oh My Darling, which I was supposed to do. But I felt it was like in that zone. So I said, no, I should not do this now, so I gave it to somebody else.
So you're known for your humorous sequences, dark humor, dark comedies. Does Merry Christmas also have that humor element in it?
See, I never go for, okay, let me make it funny or let me make it humorous and so on. There is, of course, there is a certain, thanks to him, he comes up with some mad stuff sometimes, and I say, oh, how come I didn't think of that, There are many things you will find in the movie which almost as the movie may say, okay, but this looks like a Vijay's suggestion kind of a thing. There are a lot of things like that. This also got a strong sort of undercurrent of romance, which my other films have probably not had.
So you had two different sets of writers, one team working in Tamil and one team working in Hindi.
Yeah.
You gave the common blueprint for both teams, and both of them worked simultaneously?
Yeah. See, one was my team, which was the Hindi team. We were working on things. When I met the Tamil team, I told them, this is my script, my version. Now you are free to change some things. You are free to change something because we have still not shot those portions. So please, if you feel this is sort of maybe not suiting the idiom, you can do something and so on. So it was very interesting because they gave me a couple of beautiful ideas. So immediately I went back to my Hindi team and said, this is such a nice, I thought, whereas maybe my scene would have been a little somber, but they did something which is more fun, Then you get tempted to take the fun part and put it there. This used to sometimes, because I had collaborators also, no, because everybody is like, but I am not like that, I'm like, I mean, the last moment, everything, this is a better scene, I'll go with that, So there used to be a little bit of sometimes, our scene has just suddenly been kept aside as the other scene. Of course, no, other scene, you have to now build on that, So it was a lot of osmosis going on.
Thank you so much for a lovely interview, Lasha.
செய்திகளை உடனுக்குடனும் துல்லியமாகவும் தெரிந்து கொள்ள சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க.